back, guys, to another episode of CoOp Athletics. Thanks for joining us. We're on day 2 today. Hopefully you're not too sore from yesterday, and I hope you really like those front to back burpees. Something a little different most people don't really do. So here we go. Today's workout. Here we go. Tell me what you think. All right, hopefully that gave you enough time to write that down. So day 2, what are we doing? So to start off, we're gonna begin with a basic warm up. We're gonna grab a jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, you can jump in place or jump back and forth. Your goal is to do jump rope or jump in place for a total of 3 minutes. You can also do knee highs if that helps. Right after that, you're gonna do neck circles. You're gonna do 10 one direction, 10 the opposite direction. Again, just trying to get the neck nice and loose and get those shoulders nice and relaxed. From there, you're gonna go a standing quad stretch. When you do this, guys, make sure you get a good balance. Pull the quad, try to reach for the sky as best as you can. You should feel it on your belly, right on the hip. That's kind of the area that you're looking for. Right after that, we're gonna move into the Cossack Squat. From there, you're gonna go in a wider stance. You're gonna shift your weight from side to side. Really emphasize on keeping that base foot as flat as possible when you do that. Again, if you can keep your torso up as vertical as possible, that's even better. That's what we are looking for. So you're gonna shift your weight from side to side, especially when you do that. So from there, you're gonna go into 20 reps of a alternating Spider-Man lunge into a T-spine. So the movement to this is emphasizing on a good rotation. You should be opening up that low back and upper back, as well. You should feel it right on the hip. So on these movements, focus on rotating your hips, rotating all the way around as best as possible. Right from there, we're gonna go into our skill work. We have a lung skill work today, a couple different options as well. So you're gonna begin with 3 rounds of 1 minute on minute 1. So for this first minute, what you're gonna be doing is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds off. Essentially, it's a Tabata session. From there, you're gonna do max effort floor press. On the floor press is keeping your chest up. When you're laying flat on the ground, you should have a good arch in that low back. From that position, your goal is to press all the way through. So you can tuck your elbows in, I'm okay with that, or you can flare them out, and that I'm okay with that position as well. Your elbows obviously will not pass the ground. Really focus on not slamming your elbow into the ground and pressing all the way through. If you only have 1 dumbbell or 1 bar or 1 kettlebell, you can grab the object from the middle and press from the middle. So it'll be a deeper press. You'll feel it right inside of the pec. So ideally is not going one arm and one arm. Ideally trying to have 2 arms on the object and press all the way through. Again, you can use any object that you like in order to do that. If you have a barbell, even better. From there, so you're gonna work for 20 seconds, then you're gonna rest for 10 seconds. Right after that, we're gonna go into a skull crusher. Max skull crushers, you're gonna use the same object. So imagine yourself gonna press all the way through. So arms are gonna go completely straight. From that position, the elbows are gonna bend towards your forehead. So elbows are gonna bend towards your forehead. So your elbows do not move forward. They stay vertical as possible, so 90 degrees. So gently go close to your forehead and then straighten out your arms. The big mistake for most people is that they drive their elbows forward and then the barbell or object goes closer to their nose. That's not what we want. We want to imagine the object going towards the hairline of your head and then pressing all the way through. Again, it's working on the back of your arm, so focusing more on the tricep. Right after that, you'll go ahead and rest. So that will be minute 1. So minute 2, you're gonna do max effort for 20 seconds, bicep curls, the same object. If you have 1 object, you're gonna go bicep curls. Again, it's just 20 seconds, elbows are tucked in. From there, keep that chest up, really focus on when you're doing that. From there, bringing it all the way up to your chin and then controlling it back down. Again, it's a max effort for 20 seconds and you'll rest for 10 seconds. Right after that, you'll do 20 seconds of a bent over row. So you're gonna bring the object into the body and then let it hang. Bring the object into the body and then let it hang. Again, you can use a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever your object you have. If you're using 1 item, we'll keep watching this video so you can see how we're gonna do that. So right after that, when you're done with those 2 movements, right after those 2 rounds, you have 3 rounds of that. Then you have another 3 rounds of something different. We're gonna hit the abs. So we're gonna go 3 rounds, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So you're gonna focus on a hollow rock position. So the hollow rock, remember the shoulders come off the ground, keeping your feet off the ground. only the low portion of your spine should be touching the ground. Keep your belly as tight as possible when you do this. Try to rock like a banana boat. Again, you can put your hands on top of your quads or put them over your head. You're gonna work for 30 seconds. After that, you'll rest for 15 seconds. The next one would be a hydraulic push-up, hydraulic plank. From this position, you're gonna be on your elbows or start off on your hands, and you're gonna plank back and forth. You're gonna go from your elbows to your hands, and then from your hands back onto your elbows, and you're gonna move alternating from side to side. So again, you'll work for 30 seconds, then you'll rest for 15 seconds. Right after that, our infamous chair position sit-up. So you're gonna imagine sitting in a chair. You'll be back flat on the ground. From that position, your legs should be about 90 degrees or slightly forward. From that position, what you're trying to do is you're trying to bring your chest to your knees, okay? So the big mistake for most people is they try to bring their knees to their chest. That is not what we're looking for on this movement. Again, keeping your belly nice and tight, you're trying to bring your chest to your knees. If it's too easy for you, straighten out your legs a little bit more to get them further away from you, so it almost becomes more of a V-up. So really focus on that position when you are doing that. If you cannot go all the way up, really try to just get your shoulders off the ground, and it becomes slightly like a crunch. From there, your workout for today is a 15-minute AMRAP, so you're gonna be working for 15 minutes, and you're gonna work all the way through. You're gonna have a object hang squat clean. So the object hang squat clean, the goal to that movement is to go from the hang position into a squat and then go ahead and stand up. So really emphasize on pulling the elbow as high up as possible when you're doing this, and then catching the object onto the shoulder or whatever. If you're using a barbell, that's great. So again, it's just a hang squat clean when you're doing that, and we'll demonstrate a couple of different options. From there, you're gonna go into a thruster, okay? So you're gonna go into a thruster, so when you're doing this movement. So you're doing one, if you have one object, you're doing one on your right arm, one squat clean into a thruster on your right arm, and then one on your left arm squat clean into a thruster, okay? So from there, you're gonna go 30 line hops or jumping over an item. If you have a jump rope, feel free to do double unders. I'm okay with that as well, but you're jumping over an item, you're gonna go side to side today. So you'll be jumping over an item side to side. Right after that, you're gonna go 2 hang squat cleans and then 2 thrusters. So 2 squat cleans on the right, 2 thrusters, and then 2 on the left, 2 thrusters. So keep that in mind. So you're gonna build up for 15 minutes, as many reps as you can. So you're gonna go 1-1, and then 1-1, 2-2, 2-2, 3-3, 3-3. As far as you can go, you're building up for 15 minutes. So as soon as you are done with that, we want you to focus on spending some time on mobility. So on basic mobility, guys, we want you to focus on what you feel you need to do. But we want to run the clock at least for 5 minutes on your own. 5 minutes, just breathe, relax, and stretch. We're gonna let you pick your own mobility movements today, but again, we want you to spend at least 5 minutes of yourself just focusing on mobility, stretching out the wrists, joints, anything else. Again, guys, thank you guys for joining us. Please let us know how you did. If you have a friend that wants to work out with you, share this video. Thank you.